Hey guys, it's Jody reporting to you from my home office, aka my couch. So today we're going to talk about one of the things that I get asked really frequently, understandably so. How much does it cost to buy a house? People want to know how much it costs at settlement, what fees are involved, if they can even pull this off with what they have in their bank account. This is also the most frequently commented thing when I post on my social media, something like, what did you wish you knew before you got into the home buying process? What do you wish your realtor had been more upfront with you about? And the most popular answer is the fees involved and just how much it'll cost. So that's what we're discussing today. So at settlement, you're paying for two things. You're paying for closing costs and your down payment on your mortgage. Closing costs are the costs associated with the buying process. A lot of this, if you're getting a mortgage, are things that the mortgage company is going to charge you. Preparation of documents, checking your name through a registry to make sure you're not, a terrorist, electronic document fees, stuff like this. You're also going to pay for things like title insurance, which I have a whole nother video about. I'll link that in the comments. You're paying prorated taxes, you're paying, a couple days of interest if you have settlement in the middle or the end of the month. So these are a lot of just fees that you have to pay. Now, if you don't get a mortgage and you're, cash rich and you can offer cash for whatever property you're buying, a lot of those fees will go away. A lot of it is from the mortgage company. So if you pay cash, you'll see a lot of those fees disappear. The other thing that you're paying for at settlement is the down payment on your loan. And different loans require different percentages of down payments. You can get a conventional loan, which requires a 6% down payment. You can get an FHA loan, which is really popular around here with first-time home buyers. That only requires 3.5% down payment. And probably my favorite loan, and the one I wish that people would use more, is the USDA loan. It's given from the Department of Agriculture, and you can use it pretty much around most of our areas in Berks, except for right in Reading, in Montgomery County. As soon as you get towards King of Prussia, you can't use it. So in more rural areas, but like Boyertown, Ole, Birdsboro, Fleetwood, Kutztown, Robizonia, Pottsgrove, even Gilbertsville, Bartow, Green Lane, all those areas are USDA okay. And the reason I love it so much is because it requires 0% down. So if you get that loan, you might not have to ask for a seller's assist or as much of a seller's assist, which we'll get into in just a minute what that means. But keep that in mind going forward. It can give you better leverage if you're competing against other offers. So we take the big number, we subtract your mortgage, we subtract any deposits that you've already given. I'll also link another video about deposits in the comments. That's what you gave when you submitted the offer to show the seller, hey, look, I'm serious. I'm $3,000 serious, and this is on the line. I could lose this if I walk away. Typically, a deposit is about 1% to 2% of the purchase price of the house. So we subtract that, and then we also subtract seller's assist, which is the amount of concessions that the seller has agreed to give you to contribute to your settlement costs. If you're doing a conventional loan, this can be up to 3% of the purchase price. With a FHA or USDA loan, this could be up to 6% of the purchase price. So you can get a big deduction there. If your closing costs come out to be $15,000 and you only have $5,000 in your bank account, there's a good chance in a non-competitive situation that you'd be able to get a seller's assist big enough to cover that extra $10,000 if you're doing a USDA or an FHA loan. So after all that math is done, that's what we come up with is due at settlement. That is the cost that you have to pay. Now, I've done deals where somebody that was buying a $150,000 house did a USDA loan for 0% down, asked for, I think it was 4% seller's assist, and the cost due at settlement for them was about $1,300. So they bought a house for $1,300, which is sometimes less than people are paying to rent a smaller house each month. I've also done deals where people want to put a larger percent down for a down payment. The good thing about doing that is if you're doing a conventional loan and you put 20% down, you get out of mortgage insurance. You don't have to pay that as soon as you have 20% down. So some people will choose to put 20% down. They'll choose to not ask for a seller's assist because they want to make their offer as competitive as possible, and due at settlement, they have to pay $35,000. And this is still in that same range of a $150,000 house, which is common around here, especially for first-time home buyers. My suggestion, if you're shopping in the $150,000 to $200,000 range, would be ideally have $20,000 in your bank account before you go to settlement. This means that you would be able to put forward your best offer, pay full price or even a little bit over full price. Right now, the market is crazy. So if you're shopping right now, that is a reality that a lot of people are doing. And also you'll have to ask for less seller's assist, because if you're up against 10 other offers and you're the only one asking for a seller's assist, that means you're the only one that the seller will be netting less money from. So as a seller, they're trying to sell their property as quickly as possible for as much money as possible. As a buyer, you're trying to get a good deal. So we kind of meet in the middle, and that's where we get the reality of the deal that's worked out in the real estate transaction. Kind of both sides come towards the middle and meet on a ground that everybody can agree on. So $20,000 is the goal. I know that's not possible for everybody, understandably so, especially in this economy. But if you have a couple grand, you can start shopping, because there are things you can do. You can go in a little bit under purchase price. You can get that USDA loan for 0% down. You can ask for a significant seller's assist. And you might be like my friend Jim, who only had to pay $1,200 or $1,300 at his settlement last December. I would not start shopping for a house if you have $500 in your bank account. It's probably not going to work. Save up a little bit more money and then come back to the market when you're a bit more ready, because you want to have that extra cash to leverage some offers, to be more competitive, especially in this market. So to split the difference between Jim that got the $1,500 house of settlement costs versus $20,000 in the account, maybe $10,000 to $15,000 would be a good, nice chunk of money to have before you start shopping. Again, you can do it for a lot less. And I work with people that do it for a lot less, that come to me and they say, I have $3,000, can we make this work? And we work some magic and get them into a home. But the more that you have to work with, the better off you're going to be in this current market. So I hope that gives a little bit of clarity over what you're actually paying for at settlement, and what I think is a good number to have in your bank account before you get to that settlement table. I don't want to lie to you and say, yeah, sure, if you only have $700, let's go buy you a house. It's just not going to work. And even if we find something that does work, you'll be poor and you won't have any money to buy furniture for your house, and you'll be hungry and you'll come knocking on my door, and I will happily share my dinner with you. But you will be sad overall. So let's not do that. Let's wait till you have enough money to do this. And yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to comment or message me. I'll put links to my social media accounts, my email, and my phone number in the comments. So feel free to check out my other accounts and watch some other videos for more information. If you're interested in buying or selling a house, please contact me. I am upfront, I am honest, I am ready to work for you.